One-off test at the Oval on 446 for 3, 1 run ahead of England. Sanath Jayasuriya and Aravinda de Silva put on 243 runs for the third wicket, a Sri Lanka record for any wicket against England. Jayasuriya made 213, de Silva is 125 not out, and England are tired.
Sri Lanka, so often cavalier with the bat, were to really turn on the style today before a sellout crowd. When Angus Fraser dismissed Jayawardene for just 9, thanks to a good catch by Ben Holyoake, the momentum was certainly with England. But the loss of that wicket only served to set the touch paper alight for Sri Lanka. The great De Silva was next in. His very first shot was a 4. Jayasuriya seemed to draw confidence from his new batting partner. He was soon starting to make inroads into England's bowlers, dispatching 4 after 4 to all parts of the ground. Sri Lanka was suddenly in control. Jayasuriya effortlessly registered his 5th Test match century. And by lunch, Sri Lanka had added 113 runs to their overnight total. Not long before tea was taken, Jayasuriya moved on to his double century. How he enjoyed that. And minutes later, he survived a big appeal from the entire England camp. Umpire Shepherd adamant that there'd been no contact. But England got the breakthrough and the all-important wicket. Jayasuriya edging Holyoake's delivery into the safe hands of Stewart. Jayasuriya out for a massive 213 off 278 balls. But his dismissal was only a temporary jolt. Next in, Ranatunga, and he cracked the disappointing Salisbury for 6. England had their chances. Ranatunga should have been run out, but the fielding wasn't up to scratch. So the Sri Lankan team will sleep well tonight. A great batting performance. Mark Bishop, Sky News.
Steve?
Hello there. This summer's celebrations were short-lived for England's cricketers as Sri Lanka beat them at the Oval in their one-off test match. The tourist win was largely down to the off-spinner Muttiah Muralitharan. He took 16 wickets in all, the 5th best test match haul in history. He took 9 in the second innings. The other was actually just a run-out as England collapsed to 181. Now that left Sri Lanka needing 36 for their first test win in England. They did it with 10 wickets to spare.
Muttiah Muralitharan's bowling action has been questioned time after time. But England still can't find the answer to actually playing him. It was almost a one-man job. Only Chandana spoilt a clean sweep when he ran out Alex Stewart. But from then on in, it was all Muralitharan. Crawley next for 14. And on the eve of the Ashes squad announcement, it wasn't what he wanted, though he should get in. Ben Holyoake can't be so sure. A first ball duck after lunch won't have impressed the selectors in their hour of need. But then few did. Cork, Muralitharan's 200th test victim. His next wasn't too far behind. Ian Salisbury's 2 runs and 1 wicket over the past 5 days has hardly guaranteed him a ticket to Australia. England did at least save themselves from an innings defeat, and at tea, with the efforts of Gough and Ramprakash, they led by 16 runs. And with 1 session to go, England's rearguard brought back memories of Old Trafford when they scraped a draw with South Africa. But it was asking too much. Ramprakash out to you-know-who. No surprises for Gough either. 16 wickets in the match for Muralitharan, and the test was theirs for the taking. 36 was all they needed, and nothing could stop them. Jayasuriya and Atapattu made light work of the runs required for Sri Lanka's first ever test victory in England. Ollie Foster, Sky News.
In football.